Welcome to IELTS Listening. Today we will look at IELTS 16, Test 1, Part 1, Children's Engineering Workshops. This part has 10 questions. All are note completion. The answer limit is one word and/or a number. All questions use keyword location. You need to find key information in the recording to fill the blanks. 3 core strategies: predict answer type, locate keywords, and watch for distractors. This is a phone call. A father asks about children's engineering workshops. Staff member Sarah answers. The first topic is about the daughter's basic information. It covers questions 1 to 3 from turn 1 to turn 4. The second topic is about workshop activities. It covers questions 4 to 7 from turn 5 to turn 8. The third topic is about other activity details. It covers questions 8 to 10 from turn 9 to turn 11. The heat map shows questions 1 to 3 are in Topic 1, questions 4 to 7 are in Topic 2, and questions 8 to 10 are in Topic 3. This part may have correction distractors and format traps. Watch for speakers correcting information or number writing. Now we enter the question-by-question mode. We suggest you pause the video and try to predict each answer. Question 1. The blank is after a cover for Anne. We need a noun. It's the object that the cover goes around. The clue is cover for Anne. We predict a singular countable noun. In the audio, Sarah says design a special cover that goes round an egg. The audio directly says on egg, so the answer is egg. Remember, the blank is after on, so we use the singular form. The final answer is egg. Be careful with the spelling. Don't write eggs. Question 2. Before the blank is tallest, so we need a noun. Predict. It's a type of building or structure. The clue word is tallest, which matches highest in the recording. This is a typical synonym replacement. The recording says make the highest tower, so the answer is tower. It's directly extracted. Answer confirmed tower. Pay attention to spelling. Don't write other words. Question 3 asks, make A what powered by a balloon? The words before the blank are make A, and after it is powered by a balloon. So we need a noun here, a type of vehicle. The clue word is powered by a balloon. In the recording, Sarah says design and build a car that's attached to a balloon. The balloon powers the car, so the answer is car. The recording directly says build a car, and the balloon powers it. The answer is car, a direct dictation with no interference. So the answer for question 3 is car, C-A-R. For question 4, we need to find another type of model that children build. The blank comes after cars and trucks, so the answer is a different category. The clue words in the question are cars and trucks. In the recording, Sarah first says build model vehicles like cars and trucks, then uses but also to introduce the answer. The recording says but also how to construct animals, so the answer is animals. Don't be confused by vehicles earlier, but also shows it's another category. So the answer for question 4 is animals. Remember the spelling, A-N-I-M-A-L-S, plural form. Question 5 is in the junior engineers section. We need to fill in the longest thing they build using card and wood. The clue words are build the longest and using card and wood. This tells us to find the longest thing made from these materials. In the recording, Sarah says, use recycled materials like card and wood to build a bridge. So the answer is bridge. Final answer, bridge. Remember the spelling, B-R-I-D-G-E. For question 6, we need to fill in what kind of short thing is created with special software. The word before the blank is short, and after it is with special software, so we need a noun for the thing being created. In the recording, Sarah says, think up an idea for a 5-minute movie. The word movie is the answer we need. Notice that short in the question matches 5-minute in the recording, so the answer is movie. The recording directly says movie, so the answer is movie. Be careful not to be confused by animation software later. It means using animation software to film a movie, not creating an animation itself. So the answer for question 6 is movie, spelled M-O-V-I-E. For question 7, the blank is between build and program. You need a verb that describes another action on the robot. The clue words are build and program, which suggest a parallel verb. In the audio, Sarah says, build a robot, and they decorate it and program it. The audio directly says decorate it, which matches the order of build and program in the question. So the answer is decorate. Answer confirmed. Decorate. Be careful with spelling. Don't write decoration. We need the base form of the verb here. Question 8 asks which day the classes are held on. Be careful, there is a correction trap here. The recording will first mention a wrong day. The blank is after held on, so we need to fill in a day of the week. In the recording, the father first asks, are the classes on a Monday? But Sarah answers, they used to be, and then says, so we moved them to Wednesdays. The key here is the correction trap. The recording first mentions Monday, but uses used to be to deny it, and then uses moved them to introduce the correct answer, Wednesdays. Don't be tricked by Monday. So the answer is Wednesdays. Remember the spelling and capital letter. Question 9 is before industrial estate in the notes. You need to fill in a place name. Listen carefully, as it will be spelled out. The clue word is industrial estate. In the recording, the father asks about the location, and Sarah says it's in the Fradstone Industrial Estate. Sarah says Fradstone. That's Fradstone, spelling it out letter by letter. Be careful. There is an E at the end, so don't miss it. The final answer is Fradstone. Make sure you spell it completely and don't forget the E at the end. Question 10. Before the blank is plenty of, and after it is available. So we need a singular noun here. The father asks about parking problems, and Sarah says plenty available. So the answer is parking. In the recording, the father says parking problems, and Sarah directly replies plenty available. So parking is the answer. So the answer for question 10 is parking. Remember, it is a singular noun. Okay, now let's summarize the main tricks in this listening test. Correction trap. The recording first gives wrong information, then corrects it. For example, question 3. The speaker first says one date, then says, sorry, it's another date. Remember these tricks so you won't be fooled next time. Next, let's review the key vocabulary and spelling from this lesson. Question 1 answer. Hitchum. Pay attention to the pronunciation of the letter H. Question 2 answer. Brochure. Remember, it ends with URE. Question 3 answer. 12th November. Pay attention to the order of the date. Question 4 answer. Afternoon. Note the double F and double N. Question 5 answer. Garden. Focus on the R sound. Question 6 answer. Forest. Pay attention to the OR sound. Question 7 answer. Bicycle. Remember, it ends with CLE. Question 8 answer. Helmet. Note the silent E at the end. Question 9 answer. Map. Focus on the short ah sound. Question 10 answer. Lunch. Pay attention to the UN sound. That's all for this lesson. Remember, the key to listening part 1 is keyword location and being careful with correction traps.